DJ SharpMC, live, back on the track. Let's make a beat. Alright, so we installed the newest beta 92, and the first thing I noticed, which was really cool, was they added the track mute per sequence. So we're back in business, so I can't make no more excuses why I can't figure out a new workflow. So let's figure out a new workflow. Well, what is this sequence? What do I got going here? Sequence 1, trap kit default. I didn't pick trap kit default. Anyway, let's okay, so actually this is a good one. I'm going to change the kit. Or actually, I don't want to get rid of, what is this? New track, drum, number of tracks. Oh shit. Okay, so how about 4 drum tracks? Okay, so that's a little better. This one is in my way now. So okay, let's keep it just so we can test the mute thing. So we'll double check the mute thing. So let's lay down some kicks. Oh, my settings are fucked up. I forgot Hey, no feedback. Alright, so let's do that. It's touchscreen, so we don't have to beat the pads. We could always do the touchscreen. I gotta figure out a new workflow anyway. This is gonna be a pain. Alright, we got some kicks. Now typically what I would do is I would come here, go here, shrink this down to the smallest. Am I on the right screen? I am on the right screen. Okay, so I would come here, go to velocity. Oh, probability. And then I would add another probable kick. Oh, so we'll take this one, pencil edit it, let's see if it takes it out. Come on, probability. Alright, so you're not probability, dude. There we go. Geez, it's not very probable, but I thought it was not probable to play. It's being not probable to not play, which is being a pain in the butt. But anyway, let's actually, I'm going to save it. I made a new folder because we had to start over because MP3 is new now. So we'll just call this beta 2 because we just installed the updated the beta and we're trying to make a kit, or we're trying to make sound. So we got the first track. Okay, and now for the second track. So track, and now I need to load my drum sounds. So how do I load my drum sounds? So we'll come here and go to drums, demos, my files. Where's my drums? Okay, so let's go to places. So how do I know what tracks are loading? I mean, how do I load a different track? Is it here? Okay, so this is going to be a pain, but let me figure something out. Okay, so let's go to my drum and bass deep house. Okay. Okay, let's load that. Alright, so now we got our second track, right? Okay, so now I think the way I'm going to do this one is I like all the sounds and I want to keep the same kit, so I'm going to duplicate the track, duplicating track, right? So now let's go back to the second track. Actually, let's keep it all playing. Okay, so let's try to do something with this. This is my, I gotta rename it, and that's not the way to rename it. The way to rename it is hold it down, right? So this is my hat loop, right? Close. And then this one I think is my open hat, so solo. Okay, so that's my open hat. I'm going to definitely have to have a new workflow, but let's just see if we can make something work here. So for now, because we're doing this per track, I don't know how I'm going to get the rest of the sounds in. I haven't figured that. I haven't got that far ahead yet, because I used to have a program to pick between, or at least to choose between. Okay, so actually let's just check and see. XFX, main mode, channel mixer, track edit, track mute. Let's see. Ooh, wait, track mute. I like track mute. I might have to make track mute one of my side thingies. What's this one? Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that one. So let's go track mute, take over pad mixer. Yep, perfect. Browser can stay, step sequencer. Wait, didn't I have step over here? Arrange, grid, pad mix. I don't want pad mix. I want step, pad, grid, track, browse. Okay. And then, if this browse, how do we load to the pads? So I used to go main and then have a program, but now I don't have a program. So let's use tracks instead of programs, but it's not as flexible. But let's just play it out and see where this ends up. Okay, so I got a kick there, I got an open hat there, I got a hat loop there, and now I'm on an empty drum pad. Now, so for here, I want to go to my sounds. I gotta talk my way through this. Is that how deep this crap is now? Alright, so let's see here. New volume. Let's go to, I think I got stuff in maybe, let's do maybe 9. See what 9 holds. House. Sounds. Waves. Okay, so now pick this one. Play. I want it to autoplay. So shift preferences, and then audio device, audio export, MIDI sync, hardware, general. Oh wait, no, it used to be on browse. It used to be somewhere here. Show file size, high project. You used to hold this and make it autoplay. Audition. Auto. I have it on Audition Auto. I guess it's not working. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's load that there. 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 Load that there. Load that there. Load that there. Okay. Alright, so maybe we'll get somewhere, and then let's do deep house. What's this one? Let's load that there. 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 Okay, okay. And then let's just pick one.
Every time I come from my lane up.
Load that there.
Every time I come from my lane.
Load that there. Load that there. Okay, so we got some sounds. Drum 3. And so this particular sound is 125. So let's try to do the old school. Whoa, I can't time stretch. What the hell? Why can't I time stretch it? Okay, process. Am I on the right sound? There's the sound. Sample. There's the sample. Process. My time stretch is not lit up. Okay, so I thought I saw somebody else doing something different, but let's just see where this goes. Okay, so I can't do the time stretch. Let's see what options we have. So we have trim, we have assign, process. I can pitch it, reverse, fade in, game change, normalize, create stems. Oh, I can create stems. Oh, okay, let's just let's think about this. So this particular track is not the right speed, and when I go to sample edit, it won't let me edit it. So let's do program edit, note on, and then check the sample. There's the sample, start, end, loop, warp. I guess I could do warp, but how am I going to set the BPM? Or can I just change it? Changing it manually won't do it. I got to time stretch it. Okay, so here, this is going to be tricky. Okay, so I can't time stretch it. So I don't know. I guess I'm going to just have to manually pitch it. Alright, let's just, it won't even record, right? Okay, so let's assume that worked. That is a drum, but it's not a drum loop, it's just a drum. I wonder if I have to load sounds one by one. Oh, that would super suck. Okay, so let's just leave this all intact, right? Go to the next track. Now, I have that sound that's on that other track. It's on my other load to pool. Where's the pool? How can I see my pool? You used to be able to go to browse, and then, okay, so maybe I can just go from here. Oh, not there. Okay, so I don't know what pad it's on. So browse. I don't want to load a new sound. I want to load a sound from from that kit I just made. Or actually, it's a track, right? So can I come here and do stuff? Drum. So it says it's the same drum. Drum 5. So it says it's the same kit. Okay, so close U, but I don't hear it. It's the same kit. Okay, so that's the track name. Where's my kit? Where's the kit it's pulling from? Okay, so I can load a new sound. Arrangement. I don't want an arrangement. I don't want to load a new sound. Loop, transpose, bars. Oh man. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure this out. Sampler, XFX, main mode. I'm on main mode. Sounds. Okay, no, that's the name. Level, outputs. It's not telling me where it's getting the sounds from. Okay, so there's my tracks, track mutes. Okay, so how do I see my... Oh man, this is tricky. List edits, track view, sample edit. Okay, but I want the sample that's... So how do I see this? Memory. Okay, so it's called memory. Jeez. But I gotta hear it. I gotta hear the sound. How do I know what sample memory? Okay, so I go here, right? And I need to pull this from memory. So sample edit. Okay, so I got a sound I like. Sample edit, process, time stretch. Oh, they changed my time stretch. 110, 123. Okay. So I have to load from memory. Okay. That's a little trickier, but let's just... Why was it this far back? Program edit. There's the layers, so that's another thing I gotta figure out, but I don't want layers right now. Global, samples. Okay, go to main, go back to here. I was on samples. There's my sound. Process. Discard the stuff that's not part of it. Okay, so I should have a clean loop now. Have it on loop. It's IQAP101 bass. Okay, so now how do I load it? IQ101 bass. IQ sample sign. Oh, sample sign. Okay, duh. IQ101 bass. Load. Okay. Where was that at? Where was that? So, was it browse? It's browse. Sample assign. Okay. But I already signed it on that other. Anyway. Alright. So this, I guess this is, you have to do it per track now. Okay. come here, program edit, and then I'll come here and make it on note on, and then go here, make sure it's on loop, and then layers, and there's the normal stuff. On random, I'm not gonna, whoa, random, you can make random changes. Okay. Alright. So then record. Welcome to my new workflow. Oh, I forgot to show the mute thing. Well, I'll show it in a second. I'm having enough trouble figuring this out. Alright, so now okay, so let's assume that's done. Let's go to the next one. Okay, I have an empty track. Then I'm going to go to browse, right? And then I'm going to go sample assign. So let's find the sounds for the track. So let's load that there. There's the sound. And then let's come here. We got to time stretch it. So let's just get it out of the way early. Okay. Uh-oh. 86.6. That's not right. That can't be right. 120. Oh man. Okay. Alright, well, it's at 120. I don't know what you're measuring there, Mr. Timer. Lucky I checked it. Okay. So now we're setting it to the right BPM, right? And main. And then record. Oh wait, let's make sure program edit's on note on. Loop is on loop. That timing is off. So let's I'm not gonna remember how to undo it. I'm just gonna fake it. Already drama. Wow, this is gonna be tricky. So this is I would call it kick clap because it was supposed to be a loop, but I couldn't get the loop figured out, which is another new headache. So let's go to the next track. Oh, there's no new track. Okay, so now I want that other track. This one, kick no, open hat no, hat loop no, drum loop. So we go to browse, and it's all filled with my stuff. Okay, cool. But it's called drum loop. So I'm not going to be able to bank it. How am I gonna find it? I guess I'm gonna have to do everything per sound now. Dude, how am I gonna navigate through? It's gonna be harder to navigate because I used to load all my sounds at once. It looks like I'm not gonna have that luxury anymore. Thanks, new workflow. So I should just copy that track. That might be smarter. So all my sounds are on this one, right? All my sounds are here. So instead of making a new track, I can come here and copy it. And so now, if I solo it, perfect, nothing's playing. So then, if I go to the sounds, but I can't edit it if I do it this way, right? If I go sample edit, and I go process, can I time stretch? No. I can't time stretch. So I'm going to have to load sounds one by one. That's a challenge. It's not the end of the world though. Okay, so for this piece, I can play this sound as is because I'm going to stab it. But I think going forward, I'm actually going to have to grab the sounds one by one. Okay, this is a fun party. Okay, so now bass, does it have a sound? Oh, it does have a sound. What? It says. So if it's not on the right sound, I won't see it. Okay, well I'll deal with that later. Okay, so this one has nothing, right? Okay, it has nothing. But I actually need it to change. So position, no. Where did I see change? Yes, we want to change it to a plugin. We got Sub Factory. Okay, and now where's my pad perform? Oh, but it's a bass, right? It's a bass. Okay, this will be the first time I test the mute scenario. So now I want to mute the first bass. Oh, but I don't see it. Oh no, it was this one. Alright, we kind of got a workflow. It's a little rough. Okay, so now I need a new track, right? So new track. And I need a new sound because I can't do my sounds the way I used to. So I like that sound. So we'll load it. Load it, okay, and then come here, time stretch it. Alright, I think I got a workflow. I don't know why it's saying it's the wrong number. This is a tricky day, people. But we gotta figure out this 3.1. I can't avoid it no more. Okay, so now on my track mutes, like texture or ambiance or something. Right. Okay, people, we are kind of flowing. It's definitely going to be a different workflow. That's for sure. It's going to take some getting used to. That's for sure. I think I got something though. Okay, so now I need another new track. I'm going to make it a drum track. And then I need to go and look for my sounds, because each time now you gotta dig through the freaking sounds. Which I guess isn't the end of the world, because you're gonna dig through the sounds anyway. Okay, so now I'm going to add an effect. Okay, alright. Vocal, ho. Okay, shift save. Okay, maybe it's just gonna take a little bit of different thinking, but I think I got a flow now. So go to browse. This one. So let's figure out this time stretch, since I'm having more drama with that. Okay, so this one says it's a 110, and then we're going to do a time stretch. So to do a time stretch, we go process. My time stretch is not lit up. Okay. Sample edit, process, can't sample edit it. What was the reason why you couldn't sample it, edit it before? Was it because it was on one shot? Is that what it is? When it's on one shot you can't edit it? No. I could pitch shift it, but what the... Okay, since this is not working out the way I want, let's do ahead and do the stem things. And there's a new feature, create stems. No, the new feature was separated the audio. Okay, let's just create the stems and see what happens. Okay. Oh, I haven't figured out how to do the time stretch. Time stretch is like one of the most important things. Oh, and this is the new stem, so it's a little bit slower, but it's supposed to be better quality. So I guess at least we're testing that out. Okay. Alright. We still recording? Because this stuff is Discovery Time 101. I don't even see the sample. What the hell? Okay, so let's go back to my main. Here's my main sound. Where's my stems? Okay, so let's go here, and my stems are all there. Okay, so let's go back to this one, and then go to Program Edit, Samples, Next Samples, and there's all my stems, right? Take that sound out. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. It's mostly drums anyway. Well, that was fruitless. I stemmed a sample that didn't stem or didn't need to be stemmed. Okay, so I got a bigger problem. So now, where did I see let's switch options. Okay, so I got a bigger problem. So first, copy track, duplicate track, delete track. First, let's delete this track. Okay, so track is gone. Then new track. And then browse sound. And I gotta figure out okay, so we'll take that sound, load it, sample edit, process. Whoa, I can't do time stretch. Where am I at? Okay. Why can't I do time stretch? Sample edit. Okay, so do I need a new flow? I got my sound. Sample edit. I can't edit my sound. So where am I going to do the time stretching? Did it move? Program edit, global, velocity. So there's that part. Here's this part, effects modulation, mix, velocity, random, envelope, LFO, global. So it's not working with loops? That's gonna be crazy. Oh, it didn't detect it as a loop? So I can't, it thinks it's a, interesting, maybe it thinks it's a sound. So, alright. Okay, so hold can go off, and then this one really needs to be renamed texture. Texture 2, and I gotta find out if this thing can do loops. Okay, so we need a new track. It's a drum track. I need a sample. That's that sample. Load it. Sample edit. Process. Okay, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do. That's gotta be a bug. I know I can play it here. How am I gonna? Well, this video is gonna get cut short because I can't figure out how to do time stretch. And time stretch was a big part of my workflow. On top of wherever else trauma I'm having. Okay, so if I'm gonna fake it, we would hit warp. BPM is 123. Alright, so maybe warping's going to be the... What the hell? On warp. So I might have to use warp instead of time stretch. That's a tall order. That's a tall order. Hey, stop hitting the mic. I already have enough drama going on. Hold on. This mic is giving me drama. Okay. This is going from bad to worse. As if I don't have enough things going on with a new OS, I got to deal with mic issues. Okay. All right. So I got this track figured out. For now, we'll just keep rolling. We'll call this loop 2. I had to warp it. I'm gonna call it drum loop 2 or beat 2, beat loop 2. Close. Okay. So now. Okay, so we need another new track. This time it's a plug-in. And we're going to use Hype. And we're going to... Actually, I guess we're going to use Mellotron. Is that why you're switching on me? Double the length. Okay. So this is my... Oh, I don't need to change the track. Go back to main. Stop. Back. Really? Oh. All these new features. Okay, so I was trying to rename this to like keys just so I can keep track of what's going on in this world. Okay. Okay, so that takes care of that, right? So now we need another new track, drum pad, need a sound. Okay, so I'm going to try this again. I got that loop. Got that loop. I didn't put warp it, but I think I'm gonna put warp it from now on. So we'll put warp it, right? So if I warp it, it shoulda, I mean, I don't know if it did, but it's supposed to warp it in advance. So let's see if it, where's the sample? There's the sample. Let's just check. Oh, just like in time stretch, what the hell? Alright, now I don't even know if this is right. 8 beats. Original tempo. Okay, let's see if this works. Program edit. Note on. Loop. Alright, let's see if this works. Totally didn't work. Okay, so undo record events, undo set track player loop 1, undo time stretch. Okay, well at least it tells me, so that's a little encouraging. That's a nice fix. Okay, so now it says that 120. That's what it says. That's what it shows. So I think the time stretch might be broken, but that's alright. Let's try warp. We'll try warp first. Okay, we'll try warp first, even though I don't want to try warp first, but we'll go sample edit. No, program edit. Warp. It says it's 88.82. So I think the time stretch is broken. Another surprise. Okay, so closest I'm getting right now is with the warp. Oh, can I just change it here? I think it was 88.82, right? 88.82. have to warp. I'm tired of workarounds. Alright, so we'll just drop like 2 more sounds and then we'll record this thing and try to make a pattern. I don't even know what we're doing. Okay, so I'll just do 2 more. So new track, drum, pick a sound. Oops, I didn't load it. Okay. 126. Okay, and then for here, just to see what it says. It's not letting me do it great. Okay, okay, we'll do 1 more sound and then we'll call it a day because this is enough drama for trying to figure out 3.0. So there was another vocal. Where was that? I guess that's going to be it. Okay, so... Okay, so now we got to make a song out of this, and then we'll call it a freaking day. So now we're going to test this mute mode. All of that to test this mute mode? Well, not all of that to test this mute mode, but now we're going to test the mute mode thing. Okay, so we got all our tracks, and now what I used to do is I would come up here, and then I would make a new sequence. So I would hit copy this sequence, and I would give it a new sequence, and then I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to call it M1, right? And then I would come here. So what I used to do is I would say, okay, now this is my main sequence, right? And to make my life easier, I'm going to use it as my main sequence, and I'm going to copy from here. So what I do now is I'm going to come here, I'm going to hit copy the sequence, and then this is going to be the second sequence, and we're going to call it the start. So I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. Okay, so this is the start. Right? And so now I'm going to go back to my practice sequence, which is this one. And I'm going to bring in the kick, right? this my next sequence. So then I'm going to come up here and copy this one. And then this one will be my first bar. So I'm going to call this bar 1. Right? Then we'll come here and we'll go back to here. So then I'll make this my next one, right? Copy sequence. And then this one will be B2. Right? And then we'll go back to our, I'm going to rename this one because this is my source. So I don't accidentally screw it over. Okay, so now we're here. Bug issues. So we're going to save real quick. Because it should be playing. Where's the bass? So then we'll take this one, we'll copy it, and it's now B3, right? Right, that's B3. Okay, so now we're here. Okay, so then this one becomes my next part. Alright, right, that's my next part. Okay, this will be my next part. Right? And since this might just be a short track, my next sequence, because we're going to keep it short today, people. It's already enough drama figuring this crap out. Okay, so now we're here. Okay, so this one will be B8, right? I better save, because I'm like all over the place and I don't even know if this stuff's gonna work. Yeah, you better save. Okay, people. Oh! We got this all figured out. We're almost to where we need to be. Been about an hour, so we're almost on track. Okay, so now this will be my end. Alright, there's my end, right? Okay, so now I got all my tracks. Then I usually come here to song mode, right? And I hit overdub, and then I would start with the tracks. And then I would say, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. This gonna be the beat. 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 Okay. Jeez, what's going on? I think it's buggy. Don't be buggy when I'm trying to make my song mode. Well. That's how it goes. See you next time. DJ SharpMC. Peace.